Yeah. Hello. It's good.
Stacy.
Добрий день.
From first,
We have the grown-ups. Are we recording?
Ja.
Cool.
grown-ups.
Hello, and jeg er på Dansk her, jeg måske tut her. Jeg er glad for, at I must be here. I can be here. This is the Scandinavian Gymnasium, and I also work as a language teacher, so this is fantastic. And I have a lot of Ukrainians, and I have to translate.
Yes.
So,
You have a lot of Ukrainians like students.
yeah, I work with Ukrainian refugees since 2023, and I'm also a volunteer. So, yeah, I see Danish and Ukrainians are fantastic, strong friends. Push it. So,
Tatiana is a
Headmaster.
Yes. I'm a helper. Yeah.
fantastic, I love it.
I'm maybe responsible for teaching and studying languages in our lesson. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
What is the mission and vision here for this place?
You know, to teach students firstly.
We are state school, state lyceum, and we have 21 years. Тоді розглядаємо цю ідею. Чому скандинавська? Так перекладайте. Чому скандинавська?
Tatiana is telling because you are interested why do we call Scandinavian? Yeah, Scandinavian. Let's see why.
Yeah.
Because we have a lot of different schools.
Yeah.
20 років тому ми мали дуже гарного голову департаменту, який проводив в столиці реформи.
Tatiana says our school is 21 years. That's why 21 years ago we had really, I think, enthusiastic person. He was the head of our educational department, and he was interested in developing. Tough, maybe, I don't know.
І тому в Києві було багато шкіл, де вивчалися мови європейських країн, не було скандинавських, і далі про Пітера Расмуса.
We 21 years ago, we had a lot of different schools, gymnasiums, where we had different languages like Polish, Czech, I don't know, a lot of European, German, Spanish, for sure. They're very popular, yeah? But we don't study any of Scandinavian languages. Any.
І тоді наш автор гімназії Борис Жебровський, це написаний.
And then the head of our department, Борис Жебровський,
зустрічався в Копенгагені з головою департаменту освіти Копенгагена.
He met the head of the department of Denmark, Peter Rasmussen.
Peter Rasmussen.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, we know the department.
Yeah, you know this.
Now old man. Pensioner.
Yeah. Polyur.
І вони
Sorry?
Polyur, right?
Polyur, I don't know.
Eller, yeah.
I know Peter Rasmussen, and
They met
і подумали,
and they thought about really good idea. Yes, to form Scandinavian Gymnasium here in Kyiv.
drink some beer, and
So what is it that the Scandinavians bring to Ukraine? I know what the Ukrainians give a lot to the Danish people. So we have so much in common with the love for freedom, the love for the nature.
We love freedom, nature, we love our children, we want them to be educated for sure.
тому потім ми вже почали, ми дуже переймаємося цією ідеєю, ми хочемо втратити ці мови і вчителів.
We decided to form our gymnasium. It was 21 years ago. But can you imagine? We have no teachers. We have no textbooks.
No teachers.
We had because now we have.
Cool.
Okay, that's
so
why.
It's a slow process to slowly. You have the vision. You have the idea that we want some Scandinavian input.
Exactly. Our task was to find teachers, to find what textbooks, and the main idea was to educate our students, make them to learn all Scandinavian languages.
Також
What do you do here, by the way?
I'm a Danish teacher.
Wow, taler dansk!
Ja, selvfølgelig.
Fantastisk!
Jeg hedder Antonina.
Jeg hedder Asbjørn, Isbjørn. Fantastisk. Hvordan underviser du i dansk? How do you teach it? Det som er super kreativt, is beautiful, det er smukt. Det er jo netop det der, the melting pot. We have ukrainsk, we have Danish, and we have something in between, right? It gives something extra. Like, can you describe a little, kan du beskrive lidt, what does this extra give, how is it to be Danish teacher?
It's amazing.
Yeah?
Of course, because we're not talking just about the language, we're talking about culture, we compare, we teach something from you, so about, not just languages, but of course all language. Yeah. This is the main thing in our lessons. But we talked about all the things, we compare about your ecological, about the stuff you do, the different ways that we... and that's interesting to compare, to build this vision of the world, so children not only in their land, they can see much more.
Wow.
Our friend, our guest, is a teacher of Danish language.
Yeah.
That's why we were maybe very interested for you to visit our students.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And
Are you, what about you? Have you got your time limit?
No, maximum. Yeah, but absolutely. In our language school learning that they have to, for instance, mix a lot around with the students in between, and they have to problem solving and so. How is the teaching ways here at the school?
Як вчителі знаходили? Але я спочатку розповіла, що це не просто вчителі.
Yeah, but headmaster would like to finish the story about it.
Найбільша проблема в тому, що у нас, на жаль, не викладають у вузі зараз данську мову, тому не випускають студентів знавців данської мови.
It's a great pity we don't have our institutes where they prepare Danish teachers. They don't study Danish literature. That's why we don't have students. What does it mean? We don't have teachers.
Yeah.
That's why our task is to teach our teachers of English or German. Okay, Tonya is firstly the teacher of English.
І тому ми багато років запрошували студентів, потім вони залишали школу, від'їжджали за кордон. І ми зрозуміли, що треба навчити своїх вчителів, які тут будуть залишатися, все розповідати. Тому нам вдалося зараз, навіть в складний час війни, зберегти вчителів і вивчення мови.
Even in such hard time, Ukraine is going through the war, because we have preserved our teachers, and we have preserved the studying and teaching of Scandinavian languages.
It also shows the school's strength and how when the teacher stays despite of war, despite of everything.
Despite anything.
I have been with Titiana, that's the course now, thank you. And I saw a lot of the apartments that's literally blown up, and I saw the parking space, so it really
we have got the same. We have got 2 shelters.
Yeah.
Because how many students have we got? We have got 1,700.
Yeah, it's
That's
amazing.
Why.
Yeah,
starting from the 1st till 11th grade.
Yeah, it's amazing. So all of the students, they want to go to Denmark.
I'm not sure about me.
У нас в кожному класі, починаючи з 5-го, діти поділяються на вивчення другої іноземної мови на 2 групи, тому їх вчать десь мову цю 15, ось так можна сказати.
We start studying Scandinavian from the 5th form, when students are nearly 10, 11 years old. Maybe each class is divided into 2 groups. One group, they are studying Scandinavian, and the other group, they are studying German language.
So what combines these German and Nordic and Danish is that it's Nordic, right?
No, one Nordic and one German.
As a base, or what?
The base is English.
Okay.
All students, yes, all of them study English, and it's like the first foreign language. And like second foreign language, they study Nordic or German.
Okay.
It depends.
Yes.
Nordic or German.
Learning that they have to, for instance, mix a lot around with the students in between, and they have to problem solving. And so, how is the teaching ways in here and at the school?
Як вчителі знаходили?
Мені теж було на
Ні,
науках.
Але я спочатку розповіла, що це не просто вчителі. Це...
Yeah, but I would like to finish the story about it.
Найбільша проблема в тому, що у нас, на жаль, не викладають у вузі зараз данську мову, тому не випускають студентів з носіїв данської мови.
It's a great pity we don't have our institutes where they prepare Danish teachers. They don't study Danish. Yeah? That's why we don't have students. What does it mean? We don't have teachers.
Yeah.
That's why our task is to teach our teachers of English or German. Okay, Tonya is personally the teacher of English.
І тому ми багато років запрошували студентів, потім вони залишали школу, від'їжджали за кордон. І ми зрозуміли, що треба навчити своїх вчителів, які тут будуть залишатися. Тому нам вдалося зараз, навіть складний час війни, зберегти вчителів і вивчення мови.
Even in such hard time, Ukraine is going through the war, because we have preserved our teachers, and we have preserved the studying and teaching of Scandinavian languages.
It also shows the school's strength and how when the teacher stays despite of war, despite of everything.
Despite anything.
I've been with Tiziana at the course now, thank you. And I saw a lot of the apartments that's literally blown up, and I saw the parking space, so it really
we have got the same. We have got 2 shelters.
Yeah.
Because you know how many students have we got? We have got 1,700.
That's
That's
amazing.
why.
Yes.
Starting from the 1st till 11th grade.
Yeah. It's amazing. So all of the students, they want to go to Denmark.
У нас в кожному класі, починаючи з 5-го, діти поділяються на вивчення другої іноземної мови на 2 групи, тому їх вчить десь мову цю 15.
We start studying Scandinavian from the 5th form, when students are nearly 10, 11 years old. Yeah? Maybe each class is divided into 2 groups. One group, they are studying Scandinavian, and the other group, they are studying German language.
Yeah, so what combines these German and Nordic and Danish is that it's Nordic, right?
No, one Nordic and one German.
As a base, or what can I say?
The base is English.
Okay.
All students, yes, all of them study English, and it's like the first foreign language. And like second foreign language, they study Nordic or German.
Okay.
It depends.
Yes.
Nordic or German.
Scandinavian Gymnasium, maybe from Denmark, for instance. Culture meetings, you also
it's
welcome.
not on the state level, that's a pity. For sure, it depends on persons. Everything happens personally. We have got great our friend Bjørn Lehmann from Denmark, and he started helping us from maybe maybe 2004 or 05. He took our students to Denmark.
So his students is also very
Skolen. Do you know sitter in Skolen? Skier.
Reykjavik, yes.
We visited. Irina visited Skier
and visited this school, effort school.
Efter school is a very
I think it's boarding school.
It's the same thing. Yeah, absolutely. And so, what could I, in some sense, compare this with a boarding school, with the language built on top of it? A boarding school combination with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Immersion.
Я там зрозуміла. Also,
It's like the method.
Danish students visited Ukraine by 2 buses.
It's a really great number. I think nearly 90 students, and I think nearly 8 teachers.
Yes.
Wow, amazing.
They visited us for 1 week, and students they lived in the family of Ukrainian students.
Fantastic.
Because
Exchange program.
Exchange program, yes, it really works, and they have decided after that they had a lot in common.
Yeah, we have a lot in common. Yeah, Dalia.
Especially music, dancing,
Yeah.
especially if we're speaking about teenagers.
Yeah.
Always.
Amazing.
Тому, що сказати, ми єдиний острівець скандинавської культури в Україні.
Tatiana says that we like I say maybe the only island of Scandinavian culture and Scandinavian language here in Ukraine.
Ми маємо такі фестивалі популярні, як Скандиманія.
We have such popular festivals where our children sing, dance. It's not Eurovision, but Scandinavian.
Скандиманія.
Cool.
Такі interesting
Children like
festivals,
doing all
activities.
of these things and taking part in all events.
Вже з початкової школи ми проводимо
We start doing that from the
пропедевтичну роботу,
Yeah.
щоб вони знали, яку мову вони будуть вивчати далі.
And maybe grown-up students, they come to the primary school and they maybe tell them different stories, different ideas. They make projects together about
It's beautiful.
about Scandinavian
I can also see all of you. You really are excited for this.
we are really excited because we take part in all of that, starting from Tatiana, finishing with them maybe primary school.
So how does it's like for Scandinavian?
Firstly, we are thinking about the end of the war. It's maybe it's our own national dream. And then for sure we will continue our development. We continue studying and for sure we will find partner schools and continue our exchange programs.
Yeah, welcome to Denmark.
Yes, for sure. Welcome to Ukraine and all villages.
Ми, наші діти відвідували Копенгаген, але готові скоро знову поїхати, можливо.
Our students visited Copenhagen many times, I think 3 or 4. And now in spring we are preparing another trip to Denmark.
Wow.
To Denmark.
Yeah, Odense, right? Go to
Odense.
Якщо ви зможете там допомогти нашим учням переночувати, тому, можливо, доїдемо і до Оденса.
My colleagues would love it to come.
If you are ready to help us, for sure we can get to Odense.
Fantastic.
Yeah, because we are thinking about 15 students, nearly.
Nearly 15.
Nearly 15, 10 and 2 teachers.
Yeah.
Of Danish language.
It would be fantastic. Important, right? These culture meetings.
Yeah, it's really very important.
One age, they have all something in common.
And that is also my mission and my goal. Is we have 1,000 kilometers, but actually it doesn't. It could be 10,000 because there are exactly, because there are no difference. There is no. We are same actually.
They have the same hobbies, the same vision, the same music, the same sport. They talk about the same thing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. So how does the future look?